No, it doesn't matter that we know a fate. You and I, we both are just enjoying the chase. Funny how we jump through hoops to make the complicated even more complicated. Don't sweat it, this is just a give and take. In the end, there's love, no need to hate. Faster and faster, we don't stop the race. Round and round, we enjoy the chase. 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 Chase.
Summer Games Fest. I don't know what to expect from this. I've heard both that it could be something crazy. Also, it may not be that much something big, but as long as there's some good stuff, then I'll be happy. Crazy. Also, it may not be that much something big, but as long as there's some good stuff, then I'll be happy. Show me some good stuff that I'll be interested in. So I might hear an echo. I'll check my audio real quick. Don't mind me. Show me some good stuff that I'll be interested in. So I might hear an echo. I'll check my audio real quick. Show me some good stuff that I'll be interested in. So I might hear an echo. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till it catches up, because this is about a good 12 minutes now. So I'm just gonna play Splatoon while I wait. Oh, 11 minutes 45 seconds. Set it up nicely so I can actually see when it's gonna start at the same time. Thankfully. Minutes 45 seconds. Set it up nicely so I can actually see when it's gonna start at the same time. Thankfully. Set it up nicely so I can actually see when it's gonna start. Okay, no more echo. Like I said, expectations, I really don't know, but I guess we're truly going to have to see now, won't we? I'm perfectly down for that, but we still got some time, so might as well play a little something while we wait. Normally I just be yapping. And listen and have some music playing while we wait. But I think I can play around with this. I've been doing a lot of Splatoon lately, so why not? Hopefully, I also don't even know how long this is going to be. Yeah, how long it'll really be until how long this actual event is going to be. A couple hours, 1 hour. I don't know, great question. Could be a lot of things, but we'll just have to see. Perfectly down. We got time. We got about a good 10 minutes. But what are you doing here? No way. Excuse me. No way. Okay. So we're just playing running around the rosy right here. Huh? And of course you had somebody else come through to help you. Okay. No, I should just let that guy alone. It's maneuvering around way too much. There's other people I can deal with. Oh no, let's cover. Great. Excuse me. Look at this beacon face. Okay, I will take the double gladly. They're getting way too close to our little area over here. I saw somebody come through. I don't know who that was, but rather than not. Oh, that's what we doing? That really just one-shots me, man. I mean, I killed him in time, but jeez. For them, it seems like unless I have a longer range weapon, it seems like I'm always going to trade. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it could work out for me because that means I'm not getting much mileage. as long as I handle them, because I can kill them reliably. Jeez, man. That's like straight on one try. See, look at that. They'll always end up trading. It's hard to see. I don't think I've ever played Turf War on this map. But so far, it's very questionable. It doesn't look like we have much of a room here. Sadly, there's so many of the wipers that head over here. I never expected them without actually having to do with the trade. Definitely need to advance a bit now. Look at he always ends up trading. Look at this. In that spot. There's someone right here. No. Cover up exactly what you're doing. No. 7 minutes. Yeah, I was about to say, it always felt like we were at a really weird crossroad, but I guess they were actually more getting stomped. They needed to cover more of their area. See ya. They needed to cover more of their ground, but they got smoked. Bro, I need to get some better, one of those better ones. Those wipers, man, actually go like super duper crazy. But the end zap is super reliable in basically any game mode, long range, mid range. And the people that play the wipers mostly don't actually know how to fight. So at best they'll end up trading, which just works out better for me. Just so I can get those damage dealers out the way. Jeez. So that definitely works out super well for me, because at least I know I can kill people with the strongest weapons. I actually got some skill, but the other people, I'll just let y'all get y'all turn. 6 minutes. I mean, if we find another match in the meantime, we should be able to have enough time. Thoughts? Hello, matchmaking. Thoughts? But yeah, the end zap is super duper strong. I have no complaints about having it. I'm using it all the time. Oh, that's you playing Splatoon? Thought it was part of it? No. No, that's me. That is me. I was like, how am I gonna do this? Because I have the window capture, but every time I leave the window capture, it pauses the stream. So how am I gonna watch it and have this open? And I was like, you know what? I'll just minimize the window capture just a little bit and I can cheat the system. Excuse me, what are y'all doing over there? I didn't mean to fall. I'll hold that L. Let's see you trying to snipe at me, sir. Oh, this is a bad setup. They have dualies, a stringer. Who's here? I can't fight this right now. That's a bad spot. Yeah, that was a bad spot to be in. I don't know why I had a whole partner that was over there, but you weren't inking none of that territory. I'll gladly take the trade. You know what? I will take the trade. It's fine with me. I think I played Turf War on this one either. Yeah. Y'all can hold that. Hold that custom robo. HCB robo. Stringer. Goodbye. You do not know what to do with that weapon, please. I looked away at the chat. And the bomb. You know, that's what I get. That's what I get for yapping. I looked away. Took my eyes off the game away from me. I got that extra swing speed. Who is Hitler? Oh no. Splat back. Goodbye. Did he absorb my bomb? Is that what killed him? Uh-oh. Who that? I am not afraid of you, sir. Who's up top there? Oh, a sniper. I'm going to evade. Goodbye. Nope. I knew somebody was gonna be coming after me. How do I get up top? My boy, stop it. I thought you were getting me. You're not getting me. How do I get up higher on this map? I don't even know. Is there even a way to get higher? I can't tell if we're pushing them back very far enough and they're getting smoked, or we're just doing really well. It seems like they're getting smoked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there's 2 of them there. Oh, that sucks. That's a really bad spot. Nope. Nope. Goodbye. Yeah, honestly, it seems like they're getting smoked. We should get back into this balloon. Boss Splatoon 2 for the Switch, just barely touch it. 3, I only got into it recently with that whole event with that Chronica and those other people from the Naifus. And I've been playing it since, honestly. I mean, I took a break because Tekken was consuming me. But now I'm kind of balancing them a bit more. But I've always liked Splatoon though. I was really into Splatoon 2. Splatoon 1 kinda, but they refined the Formula A lot after Splatoon 1. I don't know how to get. Oops. No sir. No sir. No sir. 2 minutes? Yeah, we definitely don't have enough room for another one. Oh, so they were just getting smoked. No wonder. I was like, I just feel like I can't push up anymore. How? But they were just getting smoked. Okay. Yes, yeah, so Splatoon is has always been very good. Splatoon 3 definitely had some balancing things they need to think about, but otherwise, but the concept itself and formula is like still really strong. Splatoon 1's online, completely missed 2, so no idea where to go from here. Hey, honestly, I just think you just you just play, buy weapons, test what you like. Don't worry about what the current meta is to any type of weapons. You'll definitely find out what weapons are strong. You absolutely will. One way or another, you're gonna find out. What I'm using, I mean, it's pretty good. I definitely got way more weapons than when I played in that one event. But the NZAP is really, really good. I was basically dusting people, as you probably just saw. As the automated mine that follows people. This is a good long range main ability. Tend to take splatter shot. I haven't gotten to use this or the heavy edit, but I know both of these are. This one has a really good reserve, so I'm excited to use it. Try Slosher, you already know. This blaster is actually super good. It still has the power of a blaster, but it's a lot more rapid fire. Like, look. This is definitely, this was my favorite weapon until the NZAP, but bro, it still has the power of a blaster. Good in coverage. 2 hits basically still from long range, but it's faster. And I was like, bro, this weapon is so good. Sub weapon, it's an ink mine. It has a triple airstrike, so it's a pretty good set. It's a pretty good set. Oh, we got 40 seconds. Roller person mainly. I really like the rollers, but the ink brush kind of was stealing me away a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The ink brushes go really, really hard. But yeah, I still like the rollers, but the Splatana wipers definitely still really strong. We just need to get better ones. Anyway, we got 20 seconds. 20 seconds, no more Splatoon. Goodbye, Splatoon. It was fun. Oh Lord, let me put it away. 15 seconds. Probably less now, actually. Bink. Bink. Bonk. Ink brush and easy roller. It's like a really good trade-off. Because you'll get like the benefits of like heavy inking like the roller, but it's faster. Even though you don't roll on the ground, you don't get as much wide
Please
coverage.
welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Wow, they got a. I was wondering why this feels a bit different from past Summer Game Fest, and I realized I feel like the last Summer Game Fest I really watched or got to see was in like 2021, so I think they were like doing it from like home. But
hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Hey, show me what you got. I'm down to see.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours, okay. How many ads does that add up to?
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us.
That is definitely true.
But there's also something else happening.
Studio,
our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators
how many of that is
are
ads?
finding incredible success.
I guess we'll see.
Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam
Shout out
so
Helldivers
far
2,
this
banger.
year. 2 of them are considered, you know, big
Shot
company
Roulette,
games,
of course.
but the other 8
Hey, these 2 already?
come from
Wow.
indie,
I mean, I guess I'm not
mid-sized
too
teams
surprised.
or solo developers.
The indie devs
I
are
look
going
at
crazy.
This list,
Like,
it's
I'm
pretty
really
cool,
happy.
right? And I get inspired that new
AAA
ideas,
games are
new
good,
teams,
but
and
there's so many
creators
indie games that
can
are
and
just.
will break through.
It helps people realize that
they have to
not
treat
every
their
game has to be
developers
some
right,
super
because
high
today,
realistic
there are many paths
action
to
adventure,
sustainability
post-apocalyptic
and
game,
success. And that's
shooter
what
game, or
makes
whatever.
this industry so
Let your
great.
creative minds free, please. And they don't have to be
And you'll see
$70
that
each.
reflected in the show
They don't
today,
have to have
because
the
over the
highest
next 2
level of
hours,
graphics either. Is
we'll
it
have
fun?
big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invite to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get
There was
them
another
excited.
game that was in early
That's how we
access.
together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today
what was that
over the next
game
2 hours, as we have
that
a lot
actually
of games to
looked
show you,
so good?
plus
It felt
Day of
like
the Devs
a
directly after with even
third-person
more
Mega
indie
Man
titles.
game. Well,
So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is Hot Dog Kai auditioning for the lead
Ooh,
in an unannounced
Lego.
action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity.
What is it?
Right.
It was.
What game is this anyway?
Battle Shakers, that's what
Hey,
it was.
neat costume.
That game genuinely
Give me one of
felt
those.
like
Ooh, sandwich.
third person, a take on third person Mega Man action adventure game. It was so cool.
Guy is Aloy, an
Oh,
amazing video
Lego
game.
Thunderjaw
Horizons.
mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right me
That's
out.
unexpected. Is this their extra attempt to make Horizon Zero Dawn?
Hunting machines, all by
Horizon Zero Dawn, or Horizon in general successful?
Right.
Not that the games weren't successful, but you know, they always released at such bad times. Like the first game released when,
Hey, whose side are you on?
first game released when Breath of the Wild was coming out, and the second game released when
Shiny things,
Elden Ring was coming out.
making a home.
I forget, but their release windows were horrid.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
Who is her voice? She sounds very familiar. I don't know if this is the same voice actress in the main games. I feel like it's not.
Down you go.
Sounds familiar though.
Better get a snack.
Oh, you want
Dang.
mustard on that?
And look at you, smoked. Smoked. Lego Horizon Adventure. That's the last Lego game I would have expected. Okay.
Leave it.
Okay. Alright then. Okay, apparently the crowd is excited
There you
for
go.
Lego
Wasn't
Horizons.
that fun? That was Lego Horizon
Alright, then.
Adventures coming out later this year for
Why not? Go
PlayStation,
for
but
it.
also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted
Ooh,
story.
Legend of Vox
inspired
Machina
by the
returns
world of
October
Horizon
3rd.
designed with two-player
Sorry,
action in
off
mind,
topic, but, you
supporting
know,
couch and online
I just saw
co-op.
that.
All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios.
word? I'm locking
developers
in then.
behind
Locking
Chivalry
in
2.
then.
For their next
Chivalry
project,
2?
they are proud to announce No More Room in
Sorry.
Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod.
Oh,
8
really?
players start separate in the dark.
I didn't
It's up to
expect that.
you
That's
to
the name I
find
haven't
your
heard in a
friends
long
and
time.
survive with permadeath.
Wow, that's a blast from the past.
Is the first look.
I feel like I saw that on a Nintendo Week one time. Do y'all remember Nintendo Week on the Wii, that weekly Nintendo Channel show with Gary and Allison? Bro, that's such a throwback. I feel like I remember this from being on there one time, but I love Nintendo Week. First I thought it was going to be a VR one, but it's not. Well, you did not have your guard up. This looks like it could be a good adventure game or multiplayer adventure game, or not like Left 4 Dead type deal, but Left 4 Dead type deal, I guess. Dang. Thought it was just me, but this trailer's audio is just quiet. Permadeath. 8-player co-op. Oh, I know many streamers that would love to play this one. There's not many co-op games that can have this many players. Like Left 4 Dead's only 4. Back 4 Blood is also only 4. Dang. Early access Halloween 2024.
Coming this Halloween.
That Killer Clowns from Outer Space game actually looks very good too. Like, it's very
Please
fun.
join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a
I didn't think
decade.
they'd ever
She's been a
make one
huge
based
fan
on
of
that
some of our
movie.
reveals,
That's
like
a
Street Fighter
throwback.
6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Who? Her stage name? Why are you standing all the way over there?
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Give me a good, another good intergalactic space adventure game, and this is not that. What am I looking at? Oh, Harry Potter?
We've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Well, we're not going to be happy to see him back again.
To beat your toughest opponent? To keep
What in the, is this like a Harry Potter Rocket League?
To chase your dreams at any price.
That's kind of hilarious.
To
Will not be
seek
playing.
glory for your team.
Cause I don't
No challenge is
care about
too
Harry
great.
Potter in the slightest. But
No
hey,
dreams too big.
Harry Potter fans,
So ask yourself,
eating?
do you
Question mark?
have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
No. Quidditch? No, thank you. That font was terrible on that background. Harry Potter Quidditch champions. Well, the next chapter takes flight. Not my next chapter. Watch out. The big question mark for Harry Potter fans. Yeah.
That's Harry Potter.
I feel like
Quidditch
Harry Potter fans
Champions
don't really care
worldwide
about
on
games that aren't that
September 3rd
other one
for
that. What was
consoles
that last
and
Harry Potter
PC.
game?
Now we move
That
from
really,
the
really big one that
Potterverse
sold
to
a lot.
brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade.
Like I said, I'm
His
super
last
super
title,
down to
Choo
see
Choo
more
Charles,
indie people
was a fan
stuff.
favorite, and he showed
Indie stuff
me
has been going
this
crazy.
next game a few months ago, and
Like
I
another
really
Crab's
wanted
Treasure,
to debut it
fire.
here. Get ready to backstab
I need to play that one
Grace,
myself, but
cooperate
I
with up
saw
to
a little bit of the
20
gameplay
your
of it. I was like, that looks like so much
in
fun.
Cuff Bust.
But I have more than enough to play it myself. Probably the reason why I'm having fun with Persona 3 Reload, but I really want to finish the game so I could get through more of my backlog. But that's an ever-growing dilemma. That's an ever-growing. What am I looking at right now? Dang. Beat up with a spoon? What the? I feel like I just stepped into a fake Rabbids advertisement. There's definitely some Rabbids type beat. I don't know if y'all heard that motorcycle outside. Not bad. Gummy koalas, gummy or stuffed? This the gee, holy camera shake. It looks like this someone's playing VR. Yeah. everything. They had this plan set up. Now this got to be a VR game. The way that first-person camera shake. Yeah, that's how you unscrew. Why do they all got bites out their ears? You know what? Maybe you're onto something. Maybe they really are gummy. What is this, like some sort of team game to where one team has to escape and the other has to prevent the escape? Oh. Ready air attack. Wait, aren't those your boys? Are those not your boys? You gonna take out your own boys? That's dirty. Like coming from the ears, yeah. Dang, you really took out your own boys. Why does this move like VR? Is this a VR game? This has gotta be. I had to back up to see what that title was.
That's
I could not.
One, right?
I could
and
not
remember,
read
that's
that.
all made
Cuff
by
bust,
one
by the way.
person. Congratulations, Gavin.
I
so
mean,
glad to have
as
that
goofy
on
as that
stage.
look, that's still impressive
All
for
right,
one person.
Next one of this
I mean,
year's
that
most
means they're taking all the money for
anticipated games
themselves.
is Star Wars Outlaws,
which is
coming
great.
out on
Star Wars
August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open world
This
Star
hurts
Wars
me so
game
much.
where you live the
This
life
hurts
of
me
a
so much
scoundrel.
because Ubisoft,
On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific,
will,
you'll get
yeah,
to see
cuff
a
bust.
full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right
Y'all know
now,
I'm a
we've got an
huge, big,
new
fat
glimpse at the
Star Wars
game,
fan,
just
but
a small taste
this
of
Ubisoft
what's to come.
keeps messing things up. Like, why am I gonna like the base game of this is $70, which is already too much for what this game looks like. But the next edition is $110 just for one extra mission and 3-day early access. Ubisoft needs to stop with these crimes. Like 3-day early access, and you get one more mission. That means you're paying $70 and you don't even get the full game. Let that sink in, and that doesn't equate to all DLCs. Remember, because this is a day one extra content DLC with an extra mission, meaning it's already done. It's in the game, but you have to pay an extra $40 to get it. Plus, 3-day early access.
Spotted Lando there. So
Ubisoft,
great.
please. Yeah, they're doing the same thing with Assassin's Creed Shadow. Like, forget about all the controversy about having a black and woman protagonist. It's $110.
We're gonna get to play in the next few months here. All right.
Just
well, moving back to smaller
just
teams.
to
A few weeks
not
ago, I
you
had
can
a
play it
chance
early,
to play
just
through
to
this
not
next
play
game,
it
and I
late.
have to say,
That's the mind games.
It is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of
I
the
wish I could be
Game
excited for
Award-winning
Star
game
Wars
Grease. It
Outlaws,
chronicles
but
the story
even outside of the
Alba, a
pricing from
woman bound to
Ubisoft,
a
it doesn't even
curious
look
wolf
interesting
cub.
enough to me to play
Here's your
it.
first
If
ever
you're gonna
look
make a
at
bounty
the
hunter
gameplay.
game, make it at least be a Mandalorian to where people are automatically gonna be interested, man. I don't care if she's a woman, just make the game interesting. Oh? I was too busy yapping. Is this made by the same people that made Ori? Ori and the Blind Forest? I like this art style a lot. Beautiful though. And this is the type of thing I mean. You can make really strong, beautiful games without always trying to make the next super hyper realistic CGI movie quality graphics. Is the art style good? Is the quality still good? Is the animation good? Is the game itself good? If the game is good, people will play it. Doesn't matter if it looks like this. I mean, look at Dave the Diver. I don't know if any of you played Dave the Diver, but Dave the Diver is fire. They just got their Godzilla and Dredge DLCs. Oh my lord. But this is very sweet and cool. Neva 2024. I'm down.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons
Definitely
of fun
does look
to
like
play,
a
and there's much
work
more
of art.
coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So
I wonder if
lots more
Helldiver's
for you.
gonna get any
All right, next,
anything
it's
good.
time for our next game announcement.
It's been Whiplash. If getting Whiplash from the different types of games is something good, then yes.
If you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working
working in these walls of time.
What is this, Prince of
Let us all
Persia?
prepare. Or of the last great journey
Hold.
fair.
Hold.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
This shot is really good though. Whoa, what are we going through? Different ages?
First do some great
Different
things
civilizations.
that shall be told among men.
There's Egyptian,
Each of us shall endure this
Egyptian,
world's life
Japanese.
until the end.
This looks European. So no, yeah, pretty much. Was that Abraham Lincoln? Basically no. So how you doing, your troopers? Well, we're gonna be here for another hour and 40 minutes. So hey, Civ is it? They would. I'd be more surprised that they're making another Civilization game. Oh really? Okay. All right, Zai, you got it. You got it. Excuse me, my bad.
Hello, everyone. It's Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled.
When did they make Civ 6?
7 is coming day and
Because this is Civ
PC
7.
and consoles
When did they make
next year.
Civ 6? Did I miss
I'm
that?
in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment. But we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more.
You were
and we hope you'll
joking.
join us later this summer
I had
for
no
the
idea what I
full
was looking at.
reveal
I
of
work at No Play,
Civilization
make
7.
your
In the
true something
meantime,
something. Hey,
Stay civilized.
it'd be like that. Stay civilized. That's the last thing you are in Civ. This is Black Myth Wukong. Gotta be. Oh yes, this is all me. This is all me. Civ 6 feel like it wasn't out there as the others. This is another huge game of the year contender, like with Stellar Blade. Oh my lord, I'm so excited for this game. I'm so ready, bro. Rise of the Ronin could have, but Rise of the Ronin definitely wasn't all it could be. But this though, this is gonna be different. Yo, absolutely. So this comes out August, I think, as long as it doesn't get delayed. Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm just down to see more. But can we get gameplay though? Of iterations of Wukong straight up. Like iterations of Wukong is always gonna be good. August 28, 2024. Dang. Gameplay. Y'all gotta stop doing this. Please. Anything? No? Cope? Thoughts? Copium? No? Okay, well, you know. I was already excited for the game anyway. I don't see any Ubisoft shenanigans. I don't see any day one DLC missions. Dang, no gameplay. Y'all gotta stop doing this. AAA games, listen. If you're gonna show off your game, at any point in time, show off the gameplay too. Even if the game has already shown gameplay or something, do it anyway. Show more. It's come out on, I think it's Xbox. Actually don't. I think it might be PC and PS5. Let me see.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the
What is this? Oh,
reaching heaven and returning with a gift.
PS5, Series X and S, and then PC. So no PS4. So it's basically gonna be like a fully next gen title.
But chaos. Every new height.
I just have an urge to play just another really strong action game. One that's super responsive. The PC time, yeah, pretty much. I might get it on console because I kind of want the case for it. That's why I still get physical games, because I like having the physical boxes. Plus, if I stream it, I don't have to worry about my CPU usage going up. Yeah, I really want another really fun action gameplay. That's why I don't know when, but at some point I'm gonna play through all of the Souls-like games, because I haven't played any of them. I'm gonna play through the Dark Souls games, gonna play through Demon Souls, gonna play through Sekiro, gonna play Elden Ring. Bloodborne. I'm just gonna do like a big marathon of those games because I haven't played any of those games, and I think that'll be very, very fun. Am I gonna get burned out? Nah, because I'm different. I say this now. But yeah, I can do a big marathon of all those games. I don't know when, sometime soon, because I have an urge to play a really good action game again.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only
oh, Warhammer.
2 days. Then there is much to learn.
I think the last really, really fun action, like adventure shooter game that I played was Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart, and that game was excellent. I love that game. Ratchet and Clank is always fun because it's so responsive, and I love it. Hi, Liam. I know nothing about Warhammer, so I'll let you Warhammer fans take the reins.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Metaphor Fantasio? Sounding like Liam O'Brien. Oh, honestly, I did think that at first, but I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure. Hey, another highly anticipated game for me, Metaphor Fantasio. I really am excited for this game.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
This game has definitely popped out in styles.
My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
Atlas, if you want to shoot your boy, you know, free copy, code. I know I gotta get my cloud out, but hey, with a shot.
明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。
Why are they stanced up like this?
その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype.
The designs are very. I'm glad they have a bunch of new designs.
In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game.
No,
these archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
I haven't heard much from him since he like officially retired. But yeah, I'm glad the designs and stuff for these look so different. So it won't feel so much like, you know, SNT or Persona. It can really start to have its own identity. I think we talked about it before. I feel like we have, but
so we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible.
Please do.
In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much.
But this really feels like an Atlas-inspired Octopath / Dragon Quest experience in SMT.
Deep within us. The reality is, we oppress.
It also has that pseudo turn-based real-time action to it.
A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
Who? Other than the Izanagi no Okami? That's you? Honestly, I didn't watch many more trailers, but I looked at a lot of the news and info and stuff. So that I didn't know about.
That the same powers lie dormant within them. You must acquire more archetypes and bring them
together. So you can have a really, really strong. Yeah, this feels a lot more like Dragon Quest right there. The enemies feel like Octopath, the world and menus feel like Dragon Quest. But this feels like a SMT Astral Chain hybrid. So it has really got a lot of different things going on. And I'm down. Cover Joe was a Star Ocean that was similar Star Ocean is similar. I don't remember if Trails is similar. I never played the Trails game. I know people still try to tell me to play the Trails game. I get to them eventually. Just that Trails fans are annoying.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage.
But
Thank
yeah,
you guys. And for that
I have
deep
full
look at the archetypes,
confidence
such stunning
in Metaphor,
visual designs.
without a doubt.
Now we're going to jump
even outside
into
of the visual
Arkhamverse.
spectacle.
Batman Arkham Shadow is
It
a
really gives
MetaQuest
me a
3
whole lot of
exclusive
Dragon Quest
VR
vibes,
game
and I'm a
coming later
big
this
Dragon
year.
Quest fan.
As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
I just know at one of these events, most likely the Nintendo Direct, we're gonna get the Dragon Quest HD 2D info and maybe Dragon Quest 12 Copium stuff. Please, I need that in my life.
Darkness,
but at the same time,
overtaking Gotham.
The more time I have, the better. Because that means I get through my backlog quicker.
Light left.
I say it all the time, but it's true.
It's from the fire in the streets.
Harleen?
Casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
Rats.
Fear
Batman
is their
Arkham
weapon.
Shadow. So is this like...
But they're not the only ones who can use it.
Depending on the Batman games, they're very strong. I don't know what they were doing with that, what was that most recent, like, Suicide Squad game, that live service one?
How far will I go to destroy him?
This Batman is really good. I don't know who they got for it, but that looked cool. I wish I could see more for a gameplay, but all the Batman Arkham games are really strong. I don't know what they were doing with that Suicide Squad, like, Kill the Justice League game. That game was trash. Live service was not the reason why that game was trash. It was trash because it was trash. Rats. Rat Jam.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update to the Arkhamverse.
Sorry.
Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since.
Marvel vs. Capcom?
Let's check it out.
Oh. Terry. Gotta say, what you doing in here, Terry? What you doing? King of Fighters? Ain't no way they just did this. Ain't no way they're actually doing this. No shot. My? Bad. Bad. What type of collab? This has to just be a collaboration with King of Fighters. So let me not get myself hyped, because now they're showing a lot of characters. Elena, yes. This is just a collaboration, right? Question mark. Oh, Sagat. M. Bison? No way. Ain't no way. No. I had to be tripping. I gotta be tripping. I gotta be tripping. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Right? This is M. Bison, Terry, Elena, May join the fight in year 2. What? 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 They're gonna be like playable characters of Street Fighter 6? That's 3 King of Fighters characters. Gotta figure you on the Street Fighter lore. I'm too busy flabbergasted. Like, first of all, M. Bison being back is insane. Like, I thought that man was never gonna like be able to come back thanks to JP, but JP, M. Bison, Terry, Mai, and Elena in Street Fighter 6. That's insane. And Okuma just came out, bro. Street Fighter 6 is in such a good spot. That patch and Okuma coming out for Street Fighter 6 put that game in an amazing place. But those 4 characters, and that's in year 2. We don't even have all the characters. We didn't have the next ones for this session of Street Fighter 6. Okay. All right then. They're just giving me too many characters I want to play in Street Fighter 6. I already have my favorites, Guile and Jury, and then they put in Akuma, and like, well, I guess I gotta play Akuma, and I gotta see more Sparking Zero. Okay, well, first of all, the mixing on this trailer is insane, so I'm turning it up. That was wild. That's a wild year 2 lineup. Those are all playable. They gotta be playable. They can't just have dropped it like that. Well, this game looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it still plays like Tenkaichi games. It's better. It plays it way better than Xenoverse. But visually, this game is stunning. Like, it's actually incredible the way this game looks. Like I said, the mixing on this trailer is ridiculous, so I had to turn it up.
Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous ultimate. My turn.
Are they gonna give us Ultra Ego and Black Frieza in this too? They should. I know there's a manga things, but hey, people already know about it. But this game looks incredible. So it was Ultra, October 11th? Okay. Pre-order bonus is 6 characters early unlocked. So the different
there you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Yeah, now so we step into the world of Delta Force Hot Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up.
Oh man,
we've got a new mission.
That was a really Street Fighter 6 is in such a good spot. A lot of
the situation at Zero Jam is now.
Oh, you've been following a lot of these YouTubers.
The conflict's escalating.
Dragon Ball will always have a place for some reason.
It's time
so
to take action.
Yeah.
Objective.
Rest in peace again to Akira Toriyama and the English voice actor for Frieza. Rest in peace.
We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute
Dragon Ball ain't going nowhere.
We're in position.
What am I looking at? What is this fake Rainbow Six? Captured on PC, development build, graphics and gameplay features subject to change. All I heard was, did that game just lag? That wasn't my footage.
I'm going in.
Now, why'd you need to do that? You didn't need to do that. Pyro? What is it, TF2? Where you aiming at? Oh, your frames are dropping like crazy. Game. Well, I know it says a dev build. Let me not roast it too much. Let me not cook you too much.
All clear. Prepare for decoding.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
This is fake Rainbow Six. Delta Force Hawk Ops. I mean, hey.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign
is
mode,
actually pretty
Black Hawk
insane.
Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie.
I love that.
Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
You know what? I apologize, Jeff. You haven't even really had any ads in there, any like advertisements. So you know what? I apologize. And Somali.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear.
Okay.
Secure and capture.
That Street Fighter 6 segment was really strong. I could have made this whole presentation, to be honest. You could have only had M. Bison and Terry, and I would have been happy. But Mai and Elden 2. Well, I know a lot of people are going to be happy about Mai. A lot. For no, you know, specific reason, of course.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
Oh.
For real this time.
Oh, she's not getting hired again. Classic. Bink, wink. My boy, why do you have the Korean drama haircut? That do not fit you. That do not fit you. Sorry, somebody had to say it, and it's gonna be me. Box refill. Pretty sick. I don't know King of Fighters lore nearly as much as other lore. For any of the other games, nearly as much as other games. Like for City of the Wolves. Okay. Clean. Bet I could do that. Come on with the game. You're not gonna get me to get an Xbox. It's not gonna happen. No. Don't bother putting the whole helmet on either. We know, thanks to the TV show, the Master Chief takes his helmet off. Thanks, Halo TV show, for taking the entire point of Master Chief away. M. Bison does look crazy though. I literally had no hope for M. Bison with JP around, but I'm perfectly down. I literally have a Jack 8 costume made to look like M. Bison in Tekken. Love M. Bison. I don't know what this is. The beat kind of going a little crazy in the back. Oh, what in the magic is this? You know, get magic vibes? I don't know. Burn. Hey, well, where's the rest of your party? There she is. Okay, kind of sick. Still don't know what I'm looking at. I can't even tell what type of game this is going to be. Okay, there's the gameplay. There it is. So like a MOBA? Lops? So like a MOBA. Well, Dino was cooked. Rest in peace him. Oh. What the? Battle Crush. Switch Steam Mobile. Okay. Oh, is this Gundam Breakers 4? Please. Oh, I'm so hyped for this game, bro. Sorry. I just love mobile suits. I just love Gundam. I just love mechs. Oh, Illuminati. This game is so good. Watching this suit, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. So beautiful, man. Beta tests. Like it's 24. Oh, no, this is Mecha Break. I thought it was Gundam Breaker 4. That looks exactly the same. In that case, I'm eating twice.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest.
That
was a look at
almost
Mecha
exactly
Break
like
with its
Gundam Breaker 4
immersive aerial
gameplay.
and ground combat
you
with
know what?
lightning fast
Mecha Break,
maneuvers.
I don't know who you are,
Next,
but
Jason
you just
Blum and
tricked
his
me,
Blumhouse
and I'm
banner have
perfectly
become
fine with it.
synonymous
Let's
with
go.
incredible horror films over the years.
Blumhouse
like
games.
Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of concerned about. Blumhouse, you making games? Wait, let me write that down. Mecha Break. Mecha Break. What are you?
Dark times await us.
I didn't even get to finish.
Vengeance will take shape.
This is like a murder mystery
I
type
cannot sleep. I
What
must
in the
not
different
sleep.
art styles?
I am terrified to sleep.
Oh, this is a
And I
multiple
am
different thing. I
scared
thought it was
to
like
death
just
to
one
stay
big
awake.
thing that
Don't worry,
I can get
Viv.
behind a good
If
horror.
any ghosts actually show
Yeah.
up, I'll protect
That's
you.
Amy?
That's
I'll
the key
save you,
word.
no
Good.
matter what. Just go home.
Horror is one genre where it's very easy to be bad.
The local police department asked me to
And
help
certain
with a
companies have
case.
it on lock, like Puppet Combo.
Why would they need a game designer?
Puppet Combo has horror games on lock.
It should have some developer mode.
It looks like they're going for like a more old school horror art style, which is very, very good for tone.
Dark times await us.
You hear those strings scratching? That's hard. Okay, Blumhouse. I still don't know if any of those are gonna be good, but hey, you have the art styles you want to go for in those games, yeah, and I can respect that. I kind of wish.
Please
they
welcome
didn't show
Jason
a whole bunch
Blum,
of things
CEO and founder of
in
Blumhouse,
one,
and
but,
Luis
you know,
Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Dang, what a stream! They haven't really had many breaks for people to talk or for them to ads. They've just been pretty much boom, boom.
Hey guys,
boom,
so we
boom,
got
boom.
ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Why does he
Thank
look
you guys
familiar?
all. Great to hear the fans
Oh, well,
out
I guess
there.
he's the CEO.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm down.
Anyway, horror
I'm a
is,
big FNAF fan, and I enjoyed
to
the
my
FNAF
great
movie.
relief, getting more and more popular.
I just
Our
don't know
movies
what
are
direction they're
working.
going
It's
to
working
take.
on streaming. It's working
very,
on live
very
events.
big
And we wanted to
step.
try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for
Oh, man,
creators and
yeah.
give them a platform and
They're in a
encourage
very
these creators
risky
to be
spot.
weird and subversive
like
and find the
FNAF.
most
I'm
effed up,
a pretty big
scariest
FNAF
things they
fan. I
can
really like
and
the
put them
games.
into really cool
FNAF
games.
movie viewing experience, bro.
Well, they look
The FNAF
they look
movie-
great. It's
my
a really
FNAF
diverse,
movie viewing
cool slate.
experience
Luis,
was
tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us
Everybody
about kind of the
in
overall
there
lineup of games?
was
Well,
popping
as you
off
just saw from our slate,
at just about
our
everything,
horror games are
as
a
you
lot
can
like
imagine.
Blumhouse
Probably the
movies. They come
exact
in
same moments I
many
know you're
different
thinking
flavors
of, man.
fear, which means there's a horror game.
Still got
for
to enjoy the
everyone.
movie,
So
but man, were
maybe you're a
they
fan
popping
of
off.
nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense
got
first-person
some
shooters,
wild hair going
or
on.
maybe Jeff,
I
you just want some
respect
bonus
it.
murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the
It's almost got
same,
like
and they're
a-
just as
like a
excited,
rocket
which
going
means
on a
we've
little
got
bit.
psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really
But
hard
it's also
to
still
work with
very,
global,
very risky
creative,
to try
talented
to,
partners.
you know,
And
make
that means for us that
video games when you're in a
We
big movie, bro. Why are you
really want
looking like
to-
that? Why are you looking like that? Why are you?
as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks.
Or
You know, we
homie
can be
was trying to
flexible, and
make
really
sure
we
she
can
don't
push the
leak
limits
nothing.
of what's possible in
He
scary
was locked
storytelling,
in,
and
leaning
we're so
all the way
excited.
forward, stretching
Yeah,
his
no,
whole
it
neck forward.
looks awesome. All the stuff
Squinting
you
hard.
have there, and I know, you know, we'll get into
I
when
don't know
games
what
are
that
coming
was
out, but some of these are coming
Relax, my boy.
soon. Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So, so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah. So Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience.
Please stop.
It's got great characters, a
I
compelling
don't know
narrative.
why I heard
it's
about
also
that
super
trend
creepy.
once,
and I think
and
people
now I
will be
won't
big
stop
fans
hearing
of
about
it,
it.
even if you're not normally into
I didn't even
horror.
know that was
and
a thing.
quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase. So stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are
I mean, I don't really know what the
Jason,
slate
Luis,
was,
thanks so
but
much for being here on Summer Game. Thank
some
you,
of it
guys.
looked fine.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a
let's continue.
brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
I am ready. I'm setting up. I'm setting up. Brand new Power Rangers game. I'm up. I'm setting up. Could have been any Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Power Ranger. I'm in. You got me. Power Rangers, just be good. Oh, so it's like it's gonna be like Streets of Rage. That's cool. Okay, that's really cool. Now, am I gonna get copyright thing for this? Maybe. I'm gonna turn the music down. 07 VOD watchers. Was that a Blue Ranger dive kicking? I'm down for this. This is like really, this is definitely Streets of Rage, Ninja Turtles type deal. Oh, and they got a third person front view. Oh yeah, they're going crazy. I'm perfectly down for this. I thought they were gonna pull like another Power Rangers fighting game. Theme song, yeah. Okay, that was kind of cool. What in the? I almost said Kim Possible, but that's a little bit different from Kim Possibles. It's still just the Power Rangers motif, just in beeps. Not Bambi, not like this. What the? Now, why didn't you carry Homeboy over? That was OG Powers. Yeah. I was just that the tone or the key of that motif made me think Kim Possible, but it was just the OG Power Rangers scene, the Go Power Rangers, and just that key. Short me out for a bit, but I made the connection. This took a turn. I don't know what that was about, but let's move on. Oh, that was a good transition. That was a good transition. What in the Little Nightmares? What's with all these moose and caribou games being so alien and supernatural? Anybody else notice that? There's so many different deer and moose games being so supernatural. Deer and Boy. What the?
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy,
Cool,
which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet.
I don't know if I'll play it,
who started
but cool.
that project alone in
I
2020
expect
during
a
the
lot of people
pandemic,
to play
and now
it.
has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with
Fear of nature.
financial
I don't
aid
know,
from the
but
French
when I say
government and games like that are why
supernatural,
we do this
I
show,
mean
giving
like
first-time developers a chance to show you
deers fighting on top of the earth
next, after a
with
long
weapons
wait,
standing on 2
Kingdom Come
legs.
Deliverance
I forget
2
what that game
is
was called,
arriving later this
but it was
year.
insane.
This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
That was a lot of adjectives, and I missed some of them yapping.
The best laid plans of men.
Deer,
don't
yo,
always
never
come
had
to
deer.
fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes.
Huh?
And then boots you right in the balls.
Hey, yo.
These two
Why is
young
he smiling like
fellas,
that?
I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoiled brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen,
Smoked.
praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
I can't even, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've given up trying to figure it out.
For what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
What, in the olden era times are we? I don't even know. This is like a.
From that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
This is like a storybook era. Red Dead Redemption, but Plague vibes. Please do not insult Red Dead Redemption like that. but I give it to you. Crusade Sim.
Come on.
Honestly, I couldn't tell if this was VR either, because that when they do that first person camera look, it just makes me think it's VR. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards.
You definitely messed up that pronunciation,
a look
but
at the
I love it, Pat.
gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Bokeh. Or just come out the cut like that. Oh, Silent Hill 2. This music does not feel like it's fitting. What the no fall damage? I'd say that music was kind of in the wrong, part of the world. Well, not. Wow, okay, the mixing on this trailer is kind of crazy, so I'm going to turn it up. I don't know who mixed this trailer, but the music to the sound effects is way off. I can make better than that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be real. They said something about Silent Hill 2, but it's definitely not Silent Hill. What the? Ooh. What in the Super Saiyan Ghost Rider, Tron Legacy, Tron, Renzo type beat is this? Parasite? Parasite? I don't know what's going on anymore. That's cool though. Blood weapons, blood machine guns. That's kind of sick. Almost literally. So what type of beings are they? They're just like, they can just travel from people's body to body? What in the... Is it Slitterhead or Slitherhead? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh no. Get these guys. Don't tell me they're making the game from these guys. Please don't do this to me. The memes are good enough. The memes are good enough. Not the killer bean. Stop it.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance.
Not the killer
There's a reason
beans,
why
bro.
I'm called Killer Bean.
It's
because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really.
You know what? Go for it, man.
Good.
If the memes get so popular, you really feel like you gotta make it. You know what? Go for it, man.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization
goofy,
powerful
bro.
enough to shape the world.
But
until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency.
Well,
it is sure nice to meet you.
it's got the
Before
vibes
you
perfect.
die.
They basically kept the vibes perfectly. Now look at this. Trying to be so epic, but you're so goofy at the same time, bro. last thing we needed was more emo, Killer Bean emo. In the Philippines, I understood that reference. But I'm not. Come on, man. I already know what in the Nino
They made
Kuni?
me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
What does this actually look fire though? Like, what does this actually look fire though? Okay, Killer Bean.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another
I don't know
single
why
developer,
they're doing
believe
it.
it or not, right here in Los
What?
Angeles. Jeff Liu.
Someone
who
else
previously
make
worked
this
as an
one
animator
person?
on
Oh,
movies
he's
like The
about to
Matrix
make
Reloaded.
bank. Please, if you
so
can
fun.
finish
It's
making
amazing
that
what can happen
game
in this
entirely by
industry.
yourself,
All right,
please
to introduce
just do it by
their
yourself.
brand new game, please
Make all
welcome
the
from the
money.
Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and
You know
Emmerich
what?
Toa.
I don't know why, but I know why, and I approve. When did she get on stage?
Hello,
When did they
Jeff,
get on stage?
everyone. I'm very happy to
Wow,
be here.
dang, she tall.
When we created our studio,
She
Emmerich
about
and
7
I,
feet.
we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
Ooh.
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before.
Their accents
And the
really
climbing
are
gameplay is the challenge.
kicking right now.
It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
I feel like there's a lot more people watching Summer Game Fest than I thought. I feel the need for being, well, I have a big, strong feeling that that game's going to be very successful. Bro, why your feet's out? All this equipment, and you couldn't afford shoes? What, you got like extra grippable feet? The dog's all the way out. Won't catch me doing this. Oh, that's probably the biggest thing I hate about when it comes to rock climbing is the part of the mountain that goes backwards, just leaning backwards, and you gotta go like this. Oh, that sucks. I used to go rock climbing. It ain't easy, I'll tell you that much. I have a lot of respect to people that can successfully do it though, because that is rock climbers. You got to be the strongest people, the most physically strong people out there. Karen thinks I'll stay on the ground straight up. I mean, I've been in planes plenty of times, but you know, I won't. That's a plane. At least it's a vehicle.
I'm not meant to be here.
Otherwise,
I'm a
I'll
fighter.
stay on the ground.
I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods.
How old are
running
you?
a tea shop.
You the
What
youngest
does
old
running
woman
a
I ever
tea shop
seen.
involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard. They just take
These
patience.
designs are really cool.
And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our
It's
customers.
boring, so actual comments
And
are
once
scary.
that's
Oh,
done,
it's scary.
I'll usually check in with Boro,
It's very
the guy
scary.
who owns the shop,
Trust me.
to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy.
Until it all
I can
goes
stop
wrong.
running now.
Until it
I
all
can
gets
stop.
destroyed.
I can stop.
Penny in the air.
I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Gentle giant. Been sitting Sam. Wow. Looks like a very difficult to bench sit. Good trailer. No gameplay. Well, there was
that
gameplay.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next
trailer.
game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer from Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps.
We're going to get a sequel to Kena Bridge of Spirits ever? No? All right.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on the
Bandai. I hate the new Bandai Namco logo. It's so
it?
lame, bro.
I do.
I guess that fits them being
Your
lame.
progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
Who?
These are incredible.
Zepho?
They called themselves the Sahin.
I was close.
9 among
Zepho's from Star Wars.
and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Ah, yes.
Humanity
the
has
lone
lived
European.
for eons at the mercy of the Nine.
And the brown people's
It's
world.
time we took control of our own destiny.
We're ruining everything once again. I don't know what that's like.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
Wasn't the
You're
consciousness
wrong.
hopping?
This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Okay, beat drop. My bad. I was unfamiliar. This is the second game we've had where people are consciousness hopping. Their body
The
hopping.
fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Session.
Interesting. Interesting enough that I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know if I'm gonna play it.
I finally
Whiplash.
have something.
Think about
Something that I
Whiplash.
want to protect.
I'll steal your heart.
Oh.
Adventure
Hey,
Star.
Monster Hunter stories. Aha. Thanks, Capcom. It couldn't have been, Mega Man. Look at all that Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, but no Mega Man still. Us Mega Man fans have it hard. Too difficult. I'm in pain. Eternally. What am I looking at? Black blood. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Walks into my great
It hurts even more when you say buddy. You always hurt me whenever you try to ease my pain and then say buddy. I'm in pain here. I'm crying. You can't see the tears.
Feel honored to
But I'm
fight
crying
a
internally.
legend.
I'm in pain. I'm sorry. It's
On guard. To your greatest final chapter.
I don't know what I'm looking at, or rather not looking at. I'm turning my music back down, but the mixing of these trailers is kind of crazy anyway. We're already over an hour, so we got about 55 minutes. Okay, there's a Force user. My bad. Dang. Thought he ripped the whole head off. I said, you could use two hands. He just took the mask. What in the Burning Crusades is this? See, get it? Because they think their homeboy won, but he didn't. He just took the face. You know what I'm saying? No. In No Tria, the last song. That looks like a Dark Souls type shot right there.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Never heard of it. But will it be good? This song again? Almost made me think of Eve for a second. Let me not. Let's hope something like that. Viper? No, that's not valuable. You play Trials of Mana, happy game? Yeah, thank you for coming out. You're true boost. Appreciate you. Real Trials of Mana. Good game right there. But look, more. No, I'm not gonna say that. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. See, if I could see gameplay, more gameplay of what this is gonna look like, I could be excited. Cause this looks epic and nice and cool and all, but what the wheel frame? Okay, they're going kind of crazy. But I need to see the game for what the Colossus Iron Man? Avengers moment? Okay. You're gonna walk back into the water like Godzilla? Never mind. July 2nd, 2024. Okay. I still have no idea what to expect.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across
why are you looking at
PlayStation,
the camera?
Xbox, and
Don't
Steam.
look at the camera. Don't do it. Don't
now
do it.
and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Yeah, Among Us definitely changed the world. Big time. I remember these guys. Y'all wanted to make Among Us 2, and then when you got smoked because it was the worst idea ever, y'all were like, sorry, my bad. I meant Among Us.
They just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4?
Of course.
Oh, all right.
Look at that. As long as y'all know.
Have something very real we wanted to present to you all today.
As long as y'all know.
There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more
y'all
sustainable
got crazy
industry.
Among Us money.
We are really excited
crazy Among Us money.
and incredibly nervous.
Y'all probably got more money than Fall
Guys. Here
Guys.
and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
You speaking Jeff's language. Well, let's see. It said some world premieres, but all there's games that we already know as well.
Hi,
that we expect.
I'm Ian from Shape Shot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
No, but it looks
We're
so
Trinket
cute.
Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG,
Battle Aces. The art style is cool.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
I'm sensing a theme here. Never mind. I'm not seeing a theme anymore.
Boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue
Ooh, a
Eclipse,
space
our
shooter?
epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to
That's
customize and master your
That's for something we don't have
take
enough
on
of.
merciless armadas,
Space
vanquish a fleet of
shooters.
colossal super destroyers.
Space
and we do
shooting
have one
action
more game
games.
that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in our upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities.
Oh,
Fight
you
off
look like you
corpos,
haven't slept in
discover
days.
new Dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal.
Strange?
Project
Or
Dosa is a
estranged?
game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Okay. Killing for always help make games. Why you gotta say it like that though? Okay, so no, in that lineup, at least no games that we really
Thanks,
knew
Victoria and Forrest.
that already exist.
Those all
and
look
are out there.
fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
She's
But
lying.
all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing
My
coming
bad.
out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Please no. Please no.
Sounds like you did.
Please no.
yes, there's going to be
Please
an
no.
Among Us TV show.
Please no.
Check out
If there's
this
gonna be an
sneak
Among Us TV show, don't put any talking in it. Make it like those old school cartoons where they just animate and gesture, and the sound effects and music do the talking. Please just make it like that. Yeah, thank you, please. Thank you. Don't put any talking in it. Just make it like an old school cartoon with just sound effects and music. And of course your art and animation. That kind of thing, absolutely. That's what it needs to be. That's all they have to do. Screams also work. I can't hear that sound without thinking of the Among Us remixes. The Among Us theme Persona 5 remix.
A definitive
That's
greatest
gonna be
hits
in my head
collection
forever.
of
Have you
3D
heard of
and
that,
2D
Zai,
levels
bro?
from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse
Every
of
time I
Shadow's
hear
brand
that
new powers
meeting
and
called
gameplay from a
or body
standalone
reported,
campaign,
I can't help but think
as
of that
well
Among Us
as the
Persona 5
official
remix.
release date announcement.
It's so ridiculous, but unironically good. Oh, the Sonic and Shadow Generations thing. Sick. If Future added us for that, he did. He definitely did. Oh no, that looked like Sonic. I wiped that Sonic game from my memory. The one before Frontiers, the really bad one. Either way, I hope it's not. Ooh. Ooh, Metal Sonic 2? Go ahead, throw Chaos into the mix. Why not? Why not? Or Emerald. If the game is... One thing about Sonic is that no matter how many bad games they can make, but because people love the characters in Sonic, they can always make as many Sonic projects, whether they be shows, games, or movies, and people will always give it a try. Wait, who's the third? Third one. It's kind of older, newer Sonic. Oh yeah. It's kind of classic, modern, and then Shadow, because that's what Sonic Generations was: classic Sonic and modern Sonic.
The year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
He does not like Shadow.
Survival game, Dune
He does
Awakening
not
from
rock with
Funcom.
Shadow.
There
You're
is
not tricking
one
me, Jeff.
small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player
You was
will
not
experience.
excited, homie.
Let's find out for the first time what that is.
Dune game?
The only peace I find is a future that
I'm gonna turn Splatoon back on. I promise you. Don't get me wrong.
One where I, Paul Atreides,
Don't get me wrong. Dune is great, but I don't want to play a game of Dune. Does anyone want to play a game of Dune?
I created the
Raise your hand.
future.
Don't do it.
Until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal.
Dr. Yue? I didn't know this was out there.
The world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen.
Look for the giant what if.
Deployed to protect the spice melange.
Giant ponytail with the mask. That's
a war
definitely an aesthetic. It's cool.
Spreading across the planet. Fremen.
Not even Keanu Reeves saving it for him.
Exterminated. No, Muad'Dib.
I expect Keanu Reeves to do a good job. Very good job.
No,
you have no idea of.
All of my visions lead to horror.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Except for this one. This one leads to you.
No, it won't, because I'm not playing the game. No, not to me. I'm not playing it. No.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Oh? Is it all the people that got fired from the High Horror Studio? Uncapped Games. Who was Homegirl? You're going a little too fast. Can I perceive what's going on? I mean, the art style looks cool, at least in this animation it does. So we got a whole, like, hey, I love a good space-based mecha or just shooter. I'm always down. That's a sick shot right there. Now, but where's the gameplay? If you're a new studio, new game, you gotta show the gameplay, bro. You got to. I get you want to have the high octane animation, the 2D or 3D cinematic, but you gotta show me the gameplay. Battle Aces, I'll mark you down, but
to tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks,
I
Jeff.
appreciate that. Why you stand
so
stuff like that?
Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for
That's
card
interesting
games.
though. It's kind of like
So
a Muso,
Battle Aces
but a
is
top-down
an
Muso.
action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy.
It's like a
We want to bring
top-down
this
strategy
type of very
Muso game,
specific
but with a bunch
RTS
of
fun
infantry.
to players in two major ways.
Rather than one
First,
person.
We want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks.
Okay,
and what
that
makes
looks
unit decks
fun.
very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategy.
Almost kind of like a tower defense game. I'm actually a pretty big fan of tower defense type games.
As much as possible,
So as different as this game looks from the 2D animation,
experiencing
it actually
only the
still does
fun
look fun to
parts
me.
of playing an
I
RTS
like
game.
tower defense heavy strategy
If you want
games
to
like
learn
this.
more about Battle Aces, or if
Where
you
there's
want
so
to
much,
sign
so many
up
different
for our
factors
beta
and
test
things you
that's
gotta
coming
go
up very
on
soon,
and manipulate
then
and
please,
strategize
make
about
sure
to
to visit our
win.
website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Okay. I rock with it.
Thank you, David. That was
I got no
fantastic.
complaints.
All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting
Not what I
new
expected, but
destination for a
I'm
game that
down.
shadow
I
dropped
like
at
tower
the Game
defense
Awards
games.
last year. The Finals, with its unparalleled
The
destruction
Finals?
wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season.
I literally
starting
didn't even
next
know the
week
finals
on
was
June
out.
13th.
I thought
Sharpen
that
your
game just like completely
katanas,
got
and
dropped and
welcome
forgotten
to season 3
forever.
of the Finals.
I can't believe this game is still around. Apparently it's doing okay though, I guess. But man, this game looks so uninteresting to me. Like one of the most uninteresting shooter games I've ever seen in my life. Which may sound harsh. That's just how it is. What in the Shinobi, the Oni, Samurai? Kyoto 1568. Listen, you're not getting me on this game. No. Who was you hitting with that, bro? Who was you hitting? Aim? Aim? Is there any kind of parry though? With these samurai? Well, okay, that works. What is happening? The finals is happening. Yep. This is the finals, all right. You're not gonna get me to play this game.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from
game
Remedy.
where it's kind of like supposed to simulate almost like an esports type combatant thing, but with a whole bunch of different archetypes. Okay, man, ain't no way you doing this right now. Simmer down. Turn the music off.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
enough. Thank you. Hi.
That's it. Vibe
you
off.
See,
turn the music
this
down.
is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well,
Alan Wake 2 was digital only?
To announce physical deluxe editions.
Physical deluxe editions, huh?
Physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
So not physical standard edition. That's really weird.
Starting tomorrow.
That's really strange. They didn't have standard editions.
We promised you
like they didn't have physical versions at all
for Alan Wake 2.
That's wild. And it was so close to getting Game of the Year.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes.
They don't know what that is.
3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
I have to take a peek at this non-existent watch.
Thank you. Now, with
literally
this
imaginary
world
watch.
premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Sean, I'm really
Hey, look, it's him in game.
Get strange.
I get it.
The only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
I'm gonna be real. I need there just be like a clean 5-year time period to where studios stop making zombie or zombie-like games. Anybody else feel that way?
Well, I gotta. Wait,
like
that's a real shotgun?
No more games with zombies or infected, because the formula is getting so not creative anymore, you know.
Through the endless tides of time.
It's getting to the point to where, I mean, there's a lot of archetypes of many different game things, but it's like, see, look at this. But at the same time, it's like they're not diving into the creative things that they could have. Here we go, more supernatural moose.
Where primal forces clash.
Mixing, where did you go?
Over the island's deepest secrets. Where ancient mysteries awaken.
I think we're really overdone on the zombie infected game archetype. I mean, we need people to start being more creative with their stories.
This is eternal.
Temporary ceasefire in the spirit of reminding people of the pandemic. Ooh, yeah, about that. This is more like, oh, the pandemic happens, now we can make more to get people to be like, yeah, this is exactly what would happen
Xbox
when
Series
people don't
X
know how
and
to
S and
handle
PC
it.
on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards.
Thank you, Jeff.
And speaking
You
of
just
Honkai
caused
Star
Honkai
Rail,
Star Rail fans to
Hoyoverse's
spend
latest
another
space fantasy
$500.
RPG just concluded
It's over
its
for
version
y'all.
2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at
But
the
wait,
upcoming
there's more.
expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Well, time for more characters to make eternal fan art of. He really does have the Riku fit on, though, straight up. He might just be Hoyoverse Riku. That's how he looks.
Is possible in this land of dreams.
Firefly. Ooh. Ooh, I like the snaps though. She bad. I don't know who she is, but I've seen her before. She's bad. I know her name is Robin, I think. She's bad. Don't know who this is. She's cool. Seen her before. Don't remember her name though. Ooh. What was that? What was that phone they just put in there? Okay. They just went like electro jazz. Or like an electric jazz fusion? That's strange. That's Firefly? Okay. Okay.
Why do people choose to slumber?
Yes, bad mixing. Let me turn it back up.
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
And just like that, Honkai Star Rail fans said Summer Games Fest is a W. Who? Oh, the new girl that they were just talking about. Well, time for eternal fan art on my timeline of her. It's so over. In a good way. Some would say we've never been more back. But at least it's free to play. You just can spend a crap ton of money if you want to. Oh, are we in the VR segment again for real this time? At least it's not PlayStation VR, thank God. Unless it is. What, in the Pirates of the Caribbean? Balloons? Wow. This looks like PS1 level combat speed. Did you just parry a bucket? Did he just run into your sword and die? Is that necessary for that spider? I don't think it was. Oh. Yeah, this looks kinda... I forgot my water. I'll be back again.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure. Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So
I was thinking
lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one.
It was me.
All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's
Don't blow a kiss
upcoming
at the camera. You gave
Kunitsugami
your hand
Path
twice.
of the Goddess.
You say Ballad of the Goddess? Path of the Goddess. Kunitsugami. Okay. Okay. Design is pretty sick. That's a very strange short sword. Ooh. I love the art style. Look at that flame. Okay, the art style of this is pretty sick. I'm gonna have to write this one down. Let's keep an eye out for it. Not necessarily I will play this yet, but this looks pretty sick. It's like right outside of the range of Musa. It's more like a. It looks almost Souls-like, but it feels a bit too drawn back and mass killing, for at least for the normal mobs. For that, cool. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, well, people saw the glider. They're instantly gonna say, just some Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild clone. I don't know what I'm looking at. It looks cool. I really do need a whole bunch more really flashy action adventure games that really take their style and creativity of designs to the next level, like more Ratchet and Clank or what they did with Astro. Astrobot, more like that. Oh, party animals. Just party animals. He does it. It's party animals. Are they gonna have DLC or just on a new system? Oh, I think that's new. It gives like so much fun. I've seen people play it good on 4. I mean, it's definitely a good party game from what I've seen. Oh, Hedgehog. But yeah, it definitely is a fun one from what I've seen. I haven't played it. That definitely seems like a pretty reliable party game to have. Maybe not like a couch party game. I mean, you know what? It probably could be a good couch party game. But even online.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel
I recognize him.
any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations, and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town.
He's lying.
We think this town rules.
He's lying.
Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps.
It's very silly.
Makes me
silly.
That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet.
It's only on
for
Steam
weeks
and Xbox though. So
because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues, come on,
Call
pal.
him bald right now. Call him bald right now.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue.
Should have done it.
We love it here at MCorp, and we are not.
That logo just makes me think that they're making Green Goblin serum. Like what is this? What is this? Oscorp? That's what it makes me think of. It's just Oscorp. Y'all making Green Goblin serum? Please tell me you're not. It's even green logo. But why? What was I supposed to get from that?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Amsterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
From EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Abandoned city. Yeah, not the isekai. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, I know what I'm looking at. But why? Okay, that was kind of I always got a lot of respect for people that can skateboard, because that I really don't know how I don't know how they pull off so many of these tricks. I mean, I know how they do it, but the calculation is actually pretty insane. Like, I got a lot of respect for skateboarders. I tried, and I was like, you know what?
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future.
I did learn scooter tricks.
Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World.
Longboard is usually to get into that kind of thing, yeah, because you got a whole lot of more room to stand on.
Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Well, this Power World did need more, because Power World kind of died down because there stopped being like content to it. But now, okay, this looks pretty good. Music going off right now. Ooh, they look cool. I don't know who they are. Time to take more. What in the? That looks like a Kirby enemy right there. Xbox dedicated servers, they better. Let's keep them away. Also, they need to fix the one thing that really, part of the reason why I didn't really get into Power like that is the rubber banding. I can't stand like rubber banding in games, so that was just too much. I was not gonna deal with that. But if they can fix rubber banding and the human Lunala, ain't no way that's not Lunala. I see them. I also seen that like samurai looking what was that Pokemon's name?
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World.
You bet it was high on the Steam charts.
Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
I definitely saw like a reskinned Gillespie. This is cute. Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Your
hey,
aesthetic?
everyone.
What is your
Since
aesthetic?
2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment.
The Valorant moment
is the big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Yeah, the big plays and clutches with all the
Millions of
e-boys and
players
e-girls getting
all
together.
over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Group of players? What do they mean by that? What did they mean by that? Oh, there's a spike.
Target down.
I did not expect it was going to. You're a real crosshair. Nice dimensional area. I'm gonna be real, that character, he looked way cooler in the silhouette than he actually looks. Am I hating? Could be. Watch out, Eminem. The best character right there. Well, tie with Viper. Tie with Viper. He used to be a Brimstone dude, but Viper and her. Raze. I'm sleep. Sage. I'm sleep. She's also really cool. I forget what her name is though. Okay, you're showing us all of this, but why? What is the new thing? Are you just flexing your animation? He's also cool. I forget his name too. I had to completely uninstall that. Is she new? Or like new? Or do you that's my girl right there. Best cat, yeah. That's my girl right there. Oh, console Valorant? That sounds like the most aim assist game
was
ever.
Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console
That
and with a
sounds
controller.
like the nastiest.
Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5
aim
and
assist
Xbox
in
Series
any
X and
shooter
S
I could ever
this
imagine.
year. Our limited
Jesus
beta starts
Christ.
June 14th, and you can sign
CS
up
ain't
right
even on
now
console.
at beta.playvalorant.com.
I can't imagine.
We are so excited
There's no
for
way
your
there's gonna be
input
crossplay.
to make
No way.
sure that
Absolutely
Valorant
not.
plays great on console.
It can't be. It can't
And we
be,
hope to
can't
see
be,
you
can't be,
soon
can't be,
in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
No, we don't want to talk to you.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing
forget the
journey,
e-role play.
bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and
Why ain't
expression
they
to
watching
Valorant
the
has
Summer
been
Games
the
Fest?
biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us
Bro, I'm
next.
so glad I didn't watch this on the Twitch version because I would have been getting several ads. I would have been hooked. How you doing, Phoenix? Still clean. Yeah, you don't need more Valorant advertisement. You don't need it. No, don't need it. Raised players don't get respect from me ever.
So we just friends. I take no offense. Wanna know what's next? I can't lie, that kinda depends. And if you say it one more time for me, I know you love me best. I love you too. Why don't we play it again? Why don't we play it again? Why don't we play it again?
Now if they made like Valorant anime, I know that would do numbers. It definitely would do numbers. Straight up.
Shuts it down.
Alright, he's BMing. I respect it. You got the points. You got the points. I'm getting so many notifications because of all this Game Awards stuff. Game Awards. Summer Game Fest. Look at Arcane. Yeah. Arcane, Vox Machina, and the Dota show. The
Exciting
the
to have
series. I don't know
Ryan
what
on
they would
console
do
with
with
Valorant.
it,
Thanks
but
to the
I'm
team
sure they
at-
could
thanks to the
cook up
team
some
at Riot
lore.
for sharing that
They
with
could
us
actually
here
use
at
their lore on
Our
like
next announcement is
Overwatch.
a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of
here's their
Dash
ad.
Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0
Thing is,
delivery
this is probably
fees
one of
and
the
get 50%
best,
off your next DoorDash order.
sponsors they could
Now, here
have.
in the audience, we've
DoorDash.
got a guy who is
Gamers
normally
will love to
co-streaming our
use DoorDash
shows,
and get that
Young Ya,
coupons
who
up.
is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as
I recognize
Like a
him.
Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Young is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Oh, here's the first movie ad. You know what, Jeff?
Welcome.
You did good.
Your eternal fate.
Lance
You
Slashblade?
did good at not having so many of
Video
these.
game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him. I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
This is wild.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit.
But why are you here?
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away. 1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah?
What in the range?
Come on! No one is totally worthless.
In the range?
A warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Feel it's so relatable. Feel called out. Ooh.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
Slit left and free on their head. Yeah. But why?
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through J17.
Hey, we've been doing pretty good on not having ads like that. They've been pretty bar for bar for bar, making the flow.
2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements.
Whoa.
And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in.
Plants vs. Zombies?
Squad Busters. You fight monsters,
I mean,
collect lots of
wait.
shiny things.
Ain't no way that was
Chicken
people from
has a
Clash of
big role.
Clans.
That's all that matters.
Never
and
mind.
Here is our big ad.
This guy is about to say, yeah, I've seen this guy before. I just didn't know his name. I said Ken Jeong, Ken something.
What's going on?
Ken Young.
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
So you forward download this app.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down.
Is that Chris Hemsworth?
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Is that literally Chris Hemsworth
Tell me
or am I
about yourself.
tripping?
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
That's funny.
Because
your swordplay. Tell me about your swordplay.
Yeah, it's definitely Chris Hemsworth.
One of the most equitable people I've ever met.
He's been jumping around.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
He's been jumping around ever since, you know, Love and Thunder.
Which is why you'll have the job.
Did bad.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels.
A lot of people would disagree. Ain't no way all of them in there. So ain't no way all of them fit in there. Guys, ain't no way all of them in there. That car too small.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
It's all over.
Jinx. No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
It's so over. I'm here to appeal to younger audience.
You wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
It's so over. It's so over. We're so lost. Well, you know how mobile game ads are, bro. Close the door. Well, that was funny. Mostly.
What?
It's so over.
All right, please join
so
me in
lost.
welcoming to the
You and mad
SGF
other
stage
people.
Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュー J。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズ
He looks young.
の最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、
He looks young and he also
はですね
doesn't look
後半にです
severely
ね
overworked.
完全新規で、今回初
His eyes are pretty
お
red,
披露目
but-
の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目
So
してい
sorry.
ただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special
You
trailer
know what?
today.
It's not
for
Resident
Summer
Evil,
Game Fest.
so I'm not as bitter
I want
about it.
everyone
Monster
to be
Hunter
on
is
the
pretty.
lookout
Monster
for a
Hunter is
very
pretty sick.
mysterious
I like
large
Monster Hunter way
monster
more
near
than I
the
like
end of the
Resident
trailer,
Evil.
as it's an important monster with
And I
the
am
new
looking
game.
forward to this game.
は
But
い、
you know,
本作では
still no Mega Man. I'm hurt,
没入
but
感と
at
アク
least
シ
it
ョ
ain't
ン
Resident
こちら
Evil.
の融合を目指して開発を進めてお
At
りま
least
す
it's not Resident Evil
モ
again.
ンスターハンターワイルズは
I've had enough Resident
2025
Evil.
年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そ
I
ちらも
assume
楽し
they
んでい
might
ただけ
put
たら
this
と
on
思
the
います。
Switch too, but since it's not
As you'll
officially out,
see,
they're not
we're
going to say it
working
yet.
to deliver a gaming
But
experience.
I do think a lot of some of these games will end up on Switch too
I hope players
when it
look
eventually
forward to
comes
playing
out.
with their friends across different platforms.
Because Switch 2
when
will
the
be able to
game
handle
launches
it.
simultaneously
And
in 2025.
Wilds
on
actually
PlayStation
was
5,
30
Xbox
FPS in
Series
some
X
areas,
and
was
S,
kind of
and
concerned
PC.
to me the last time I saw it.
最後
There
にな
was
ります
some
が
30 FPS gameplay
8
in
月に
there.
行われる
Hard
ゲーム
30,
ズ
and
コ
I
ン
was
の
like,
オープニングナイトライブ、こち
that's
らの
kind of
方でも新しい
spooky.
映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、
Kinda
初のプレイヤブルの、
spooky.
できるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They were pretty much, not always, but a good amount on Nintendo consoles. It's just that they probably can't spoil it. So yeah, World I don't think was on there. There was one on 3DS, but I forget what that was. But either way, it was good. Like I said, that 30 FPS gameplay that I saw last trailer was spooky, so hopefully that was just an incomplete game situation. Because a game of this caliber, I don't expect it to be any 30 FPS anywhere. Rise is on 30S? I've lost track. Man, this just really just makes me feel like I would love to see Fossil Fighters make a comeback. I know that's such a niche game. It's probably never ever coming back again, but man, I'd love a Fossil Fighters comeback to make something like this.
I'll handle it. You find
It's
someplace
like the
safe.
ones that are so foreign to you still. Yeah, it's definitely something that's not usually there. Ever. That almost sounds like akin to a Dragon Quest fanfare, which is very nice. Because Dragon Quest cannot let go of its fanfare ever, for any reason. Ooh, pop. Longsword players wear. 2025. Yep.
Thank you, Ryozo.
I definitely expect the Switch 2 reveal for that game.
During last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game
And it was
Phantom
called
Blade
Monster Hunter.
Zero
It
from
just sounds,
SK wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art.
I forgot
Though
about
I'm
this
honored to
game.
share with you the brand new trailer for the
I
game,
forgot about this
featuring
game. I
all
was
real
actually really
gameplay.
excited for this.
Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I actually do want to see this. Oh, wait, I've seen Mecha Break before? Because I have it written down on my list earlier. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero looks sick. I'm really excited for this game too. This is a 2025 release for sure, but
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
it reminds me of more Neo, like NIOH Neo than like Ghost of Tsushima type deal.
Turn back before it's too late.
That's some crazy rope. Back up. Back up. But you know, actually, it also has Ghost of Tsushima vibe. But Neo, Ghost of Tsushima, not really Sekiro. Okay, maybe Sekiro. I changed my mind. So this is like a, okay, that combat is sick. I will tell you one thing. I love an actual good parry in these action games. If you don't have like a really good parry, like a real parry, not a counter hit, a real parry. If you have a real parry, then you have basically extremely sold me. Like look at this. The dodges, the swings, the real time parries. Oh, this game is hot. Oh, this game is hot. Oh, that game is hot, bro. Oh, I can't wait. Is there even a release date for that?
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so we'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Jeff Keighley definitely did some pretty. He put in a lot of work making these game shows. I remember when the Game Awards was just something super small, and Jeff Keighley wasn't really that known. But once it picked up speed, he started doing some really good work. So as much as people may not like him or think he rigs votes, which honestly, he definitely does not. Trust, I really seriously doubt he actually does, because there hasn't really been any sketchy winnings. Whoa, chill. All right, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna end it here. Back to editing more videos soon. We're taking a break for the rest of the day. That was disgusting. But yeah, thank you for watching. Splatoon was fun to play. I might actually go back to playing more Splatoon. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I think it's the Day of the Devs. I don't know what they're supposed to be playing for the Day of the Devs, but I think it was supposed to be. Is it Sonic Generations? I really don't know. But I don't know. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for coming out. Workers for seeing you. Everyone else, VOD people. Sorry if some of the audio was smoked. So I'll have to re-edit this down later on, but it lets me re-edit it down. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Have a good day, such night, whatever else, and yeah, bye. Hopefully there isn't anything actually more. They said that was it. Mind you later tell you about the FNAF movie. Hey, by all means, so you don't forget, you could just type it up right now and I'll respond whatever. But yeah, if I remember, I'll let you know, which I'll probably remember. Anyway, that's it. Bye.